Dark. Can't see. Have you ever imagined yourself blind? As a young child, I was already wearing thick eyeglasses. And at times, I would walk around the house pretending to be blind because I thought if I lose my eyesight, at least I could get around the house. Welcome to Pathways of Hope. Hi, I am Lorna Campos. Our spotlight for today is the blind man in Bethsaida, Mark 8, 22 to 26. They came to Bethsaida, and some people brought a blind man and begged Jesus to touch him. Some people? Who were the some people? Relatives, neighbors, strangers? How did they get him there? Did they say, "We have a surprise for you, come with us"? Or was it a long discussion? He said, "Come, we heard about this man. Let's go. Nothing to lose. Let's try." Or maybe it was the initiative of the blind man. He heard the stories. After all, he was blind, right? Not deaf. He heard the murmurings of a healer. So he shouted to those around him, "Bring me to this man. Bring me to Jesus." So they brought him to Jesus and begged Jesus to touch him. Beg, besought, implored, earnestly, desperately asked and asked, hoping for a response. Isn't it? Blindness is so definitive. No cure. What were they expecting to happen? Why did they bother to bring the blind man to Jesus? I believe it is because they had hope. A glimmer of hope, a fervent hope, hoping against hope. They hoped that when Jesus touched this man, something would change. Wow, such hope. I don't think I would count myself to be part of these some people who hope in that way. I'm more a skeptic, a realist. I would say that's impossible, don't bother. And yet, the hope of the some people made a difference, awakened hope, and opened doors to God's healing touch. He took the blind man by the hand and led him outside the village.
When he had spit on the man's eyes
And put his hands on him, Jesus asked, "Do you see anything?" Jesus spat, put it on the man's eyes. Yuck. It's a good thing the blind man didn't see what was coming, right? He looked up and said, "I see people. They look like trees walking around." Once more, Jesus put his hands on the man's eyes. Then his eyes were opened. His sight was restored. And he saw everything clearly. My three realizations for today: hope is contagious, hope is Jesus, healing is a process. Hope is contagious, like a spark from a match that can lead to a blazing fire. Hope is Jesus. We are not hoping on unsure things. Our hope is on solid ground. Our hope is in Jesus, who is love, who is power. And healing, it's a process. It takes stages. Sometimes very fast, sometimes long in coming. So our action steps for today, two things. Spread and beg. Spread. Be a virus carrier. Spread the virus of hope. You know, there might be a blind man there. Someone you need to bring to Jesus. Someone who's so hopeless. Let your hope infect that person. Be contagious. And beg. 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 Ask and ask. Beg for yourself. Beg for someone else. Ask for the grace. Isn't it tiring sometimes to keep on hoping when the answer is long in coming, or we're staring down a bottomless pit of despair and desperation and hopelessness? Beg for mercy. Hold on. Hope.
Hope in the Lord, hope in the Lord, my soul. Trust in His ways, praise His holy name. Giver of life, mighty Savior, our hope is in You.
God bless.
Hope in the Lord, hope